Now we start next section, carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are defined as polyhydroxyaldehydes or polyhydroxyketones or compounds which produce them on hydrolysis. Carbohydrates are polyhydroxyaldehydes or polyhydroxyketones, means they are the compounds which contain many hydroxyl groups and aldehyde group, or they contain many hydroxyl groups along with the ketone group, or carbohydrates are the compounds which yield these compounds on hydrolysis. Carbohydrates are most abundant organic molecules in nature. Carbohydrates are primarily composed of three elements: carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Functions of carbohydrates: carbohydrates are most abundant dietary sources of energy. Our body gets 60% of energy from carbohydrates. Means carbohydrates are most abundant dietary source of energy. Carbohydrates are precursors of many organic compounds. For example, amino acids. Carbohydrates participate in structure of cell membrane and cellular functions. For example, fertilization and cell adhesion. Carbohydrates participate in structure of cell membrane. Carbohydrates are present in the cell membrane. They participate in formation and in structure of cell membrane, and they also participate in cellular functions. Carbohydrates are present on the cell surface, on the cell membrane, on cell surface. So they help in cell adhesion and fertilization during fertilization. Carbohydrates are structural components of many organisms. For example, cellulose. Cellulose is present in plants. It gives structural support to the plants. And cellulose makes exoskeleton of some insects. Carbohydrates is storage form of energy. Animals or plants store excess food, store their energy in the form of carbohydrates. Glycogen is stored in our body. Excess carbohydrate, excess glucose is stored in our body in the form of glycogen. Means carbohydrate is a storage form of energy in our body. Now, classification of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are broadly classified into three major groups: monosaccharides, oligosaccharides, and polysaccharides. Monosaccharides and oligosaccharides, they are soluble in water and sweet in taste. So they are called sugars. Means monosaccharides and oligosaccharides, they are called sugars because they are water soluble and they are sweet in taste. Now monosaccharides. Monosaccharides are simplest form of carbohydrates. Monosaccharides are also called simple sugars. Monosaccharides are classified on the basis of functional group and on the basis of number of carbon atoms. Monosaccharides are classified on the basis of functional group as well as on the basis of number of carbon atoms in them. On the basis of functional group, if aldehyde group is present, then those monosaccharides are called aldoses, and in those monosaccharides in which keto group is present, they are called ketoses. Means on the basis of functional group, monosaccharides are divided into aldoses and ketoses. Aldoses contain aldehyde group and ketoses contain keto group. This is aldehyde group and this is keto group. In keto group, carbon double bonded with the oxygen is bonded with the carbon chain on both sides, or represent carbon chain. On both sides, carbon double bonded oxygen is connected with the carbon chain on both sides, but aldehyde group, carbon double bonded with oxygen is connected with carbon chain on one side and on other side with simply hydrogen. On the basis of number of carbon atoms, Monosaccharides are classified as if they contain 3 carbon, 4 carbon, 5 carbon, 6 or 7. If they contain 3 carbon, they are called trioses, 4 carbon tetroses, and 5 carbon pentoses, 6 hexoses, heptose. In this way, examples of trioses are glyceraldehyde and dihydroxyacetone. Example of tetrose, erythrose and erythrulose. Glyceraldehyde and dihydroxyacetone. Glyceraldehyde is a aldose and dihydroxyacetone is ketose. Means glyceraldehyde is a monosaccharide which contains 3 carbon. It is a triode and it has aldehyde functional group. It has aldehyde group, so this is aldose. And similarly, dihydroxyacetone, this is a triose which contain keto group, so it is ketose. And similarly, erythrose is aldose and erythrulose is ketose. If pentose 5 carbon, example of pentose monosaccharides are ribose and ribulose. Ribose is aldose, ribulose is ketose. And similarly, examples of hexose monosaccharides are glucose, fructose. Glucose is aldose and fructose is ketose. Means glucose has aldehyde group and fructose has keto group. These both are hexose sugars. These both are hexose monosaccharides, and further they are classified as having aldehyde group and keto group. Term which represent the functional group and the term which represent number of carbon atoms are used in combination while naming the monosaccharides. Two terms, the one term which represent the functional group and the other term which represent number of carbon atoms. For example, the term which represent functional group, that is either aldose or ketose, and the term which represent the number of carbon atom means triose, tetrose, pentose and hexose. So glucose is a hexose. It contains 6 carbons and it contains the functional group aldehyde group. So it is named as aldohexose. And fructose, this is a 6 carbon sugar but it contains keto group. So it is named as ketohexose. Means the both terms are used in combination while naming the monosaccharides. Monosaccharides can undergo following reactions. Different types of reactions जेकी मोनोसैक्राइड्स कंदा आहिनि मुख़्तलिफ़ क़िस्मनि जा जेके रिएक्शंस इनोलाइजेशन आर टाटोमराइजेशन ऑक्सीडेशन रिडक्शन dehydration and osazone formation. These are the different types of reactions through which monosaccharides can undergo. Enolization, when monosaccharides are kept in alkaline solution, shifting of hydrogen atom from one carbon to another occur, which produce a compound called enediols. If we put monosaccharides in alkaline solution for many hours, then shifting of hydrogen atom from one carbon atom to another carbon atom occur, and a different compound is formed. That different compound is called, those compounds are called enediols, and the process of formation of enediols is called enolization or tautomerization. Enediols have very high reducing property. That is why monosaccharides, when present in alkaline solution, they have highly reducing property. They become all monosaccharides are reducing agents, but in alkaline solution they become highly or more reducing agents because of formation of enediols. Enediols have very high reducing property. Benedict's test जेका यूज़ थींदी आहे रिड्यूसिंग शुगर्स खे डिटेक्ट करण जे लाइ, त उन में जॾहिं मोनोसेक्राइड्स रखिया वेंदा आहिनि, यानी बेनेडिक्स टेस्ट जेका कई वेंदी आहे, जंहिंमें मोनोसेक्राइड्स अल्कलाइन सॉल्यूशन में विझी करे ऐं पोइ उन्हनि में कापर सल्फेट ऐड कबो आहे, त हाणे ही जेके मोनोसेक्राइड्स आहिनि रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट आहिनि, रिड्यूसिंग शुगर्स आहिनि, त ही अल्कलाइन सॉल्यूशन में हाईली रिड्यूसिंग शुगर आहिनि। त हिन जॾहिं हिननि जे सॉल्यूशन में कापर सल्फेट विझंदासीं त कापर सल्फेट जा जेकी क्यूप्रिक आयन्स आहिनि उहे रिड्यूस थी वेंदा क्यूप्रस आयन में, यानी हिननि शुगर्स उन्हनि खे रिड्यूस करे छॾींदियूं आहिनि। ऐं पोइ जेको सॉल्यूशन जो कलर आहे उहो चेंज थी वेंदो आहे, येलो या रेड, त उन मां ख़बर पवंदी आहे त हीअ जेकी शुगर आहिनि इन दीज शुगर्स आर रिड्यूसिंग शुगर्स। Oxidation, monosaccharides can undergo oxidation, process of oxidation when monosaccharides are treated with the oxidizing agent terminal aldehyde or keto group or terminal hydroxyl group are oxidized. मोनोसेक्राइड्स जा जेके अल्डिहाइड ग्रुप आहिनि, कीटो ग्रुप आहिनि या टर्मिनल हाइड्रोक्सी ग्रुप आहिनि, उन्हनि जी ऑक्सीडेशन थींदी आहे, दे अंडरगो ऑक्सीडेशन। Reduction, monosaccharides can also undergo process of reduction when monosaccharides are treated with the reducing agent aldehyde or keto group of monosaccharide is reduced into the alcohol. See here, this is a aldehyde group and this is a keto group. A monosaccharide containing aldehyde group or a monosaccharide containing keto group, and they are reduced when they are treated with the reducing agent. In this reaction, see, hydrogen ions, carbon similarly, this is carbon chain similarly, this hydrogen similarly, here double bond is broken and a hydrogen is added here and another hydrogen is added here, means aldehyde group is converted into the alcohol, and here similarly keto group is converted into the corresponding alcohol. In this way, glucose can be reduced into sorbitol and fructose is reduced into mannitol plus sorbitol. When monosaccharides are treated with concentrated sulfuric acid, monosaccharides undergo dehydration with elimination of water molecules. So, when sulfuric acid is added to the monosaccharides, monosaccharide undergo dehydration. Water molecules are eliminated. Osazone formation. When monosaccharides or any reducing sugar is boiled with the phenylhydrazine, it results in formation of a compound called osazone. When monosaccharides or any reducing sugar is boiled with the phenylhydrazine, it results in formation of osazone. Glucose and fructose produce needle-shaped osazone. Glucose and fructose, these are monosaccharides. These produce needle-shaped osazone, while maltose produce sunflower-shaped osazone, and lactose, when boiled with phenylhydrazine, it produces powder puff-shaped osazone. And sucrose, no. Sucrose is not reducing sugar. It does not produce osazone. When hydroxyl group of a carbohydrate reacts with the hydroxyl group of another carbohydrate or a non-carbohydrate, it results in formation of compounds called glycosides. जॾहिं कार्बोहाइड्रेट जो हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप कंहिं ॿिए कंपाउंड जे हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप सां रिएक्शन कंदो आहे त ग्लाइकोसाइड्स ठहंदा आहिनि। हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप कार्बोहाइड्रेट जो हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप रिएक्शन करे कंहिं ॿिए कार्बोहाइड्रेट जे हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप सां या वरी कंहिं नॉन कार्बोहाइड्रेट सब्सटेंस जे हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप सां, यानी हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप सां तो रिएक्शन करे हिकु हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप कार्बोहाइड्रेट जो आहे ऐं ॿियो हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप कार्बोहाइड्रेट जो हुजे या नॉन कार्बोहाइड्रेट सब्सटेंस जो हुजे त का ग्लाइकोसाइड्स ठहंदा आहिनि ऐं जेको बांड ठहंदो आहे बिटवीन टू हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप्स उन बांड खे चइबो आहे ग्लाइकोसाइडिक बॉन्ड सम क्लिनिकली इंपॉर्टेंट ग्लाइकोसाइड्स जेके आहिनि उहे कार्डिक ग्लाइकोसाइड्स स्ट्रिप्टोमाइसिन एंड वाबेन these are the clinically important glycosides. Cardiac glycosides जो मिसाल आहे for example digoxin. It is used in heart failure because digoxin improves heart contractility. It improves the power of heart contraction. Streptomycin, it's the antibiotic. It's the anti-tubercular antibiotic. It is used in tuberculosis. And Waben, it inhibits sodium potassium ATPase.